What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. No profit table today guys. I have to update the spreadsheet. I've sold so many items and I have to go back through and check which ones I packed from Draft that I sold on Road to Glory. So that's going to take me some time. It's literally going to take me just way too long. It's just such a tricky thing to keep on top of. I'm not going to lie. And as we do more drafts, it's going to get more and more tricky to keep on top of. So what I might start doing, let me know what you think in the comment section, bros. I might start just assigning a value to the things as I pack them and leaving it there. You know, I think we've already proven that we've made profit. We've made well in excess of 300,000 coins off a draft already, which is great. But we might just start doing it per draft, just assigning a profit and then leaving it at that. And seeing how that works out. What do you guys reckon to that? Let me know down below. But if you guys are here, please drop a thumbs up on the video. Let's continue the 5,000 like ratio that we've been hitting on every single Draft to Glory for a considerably long time now. And I am going to take the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, in my opinion, the best formation in the game. Wee. Let's take that Dybala. You know, that's a good card. Let's see if we can get that 94 Messi as well. That'd be a really, really good start. Oh, wow. Do I want to go Lewandowski or do I want to go Aubameyang? That's the question here. Lewandowski is probably easier to link with the Bayern players, but Aubameyang is probably the better card. And now we've got a lot of pace up front with Dybala and Aubameyang, and there's Lewandowski again. Or there's Dries Mertens, who gets a link to Dybala, and we'll go for a Calcio A set instead of Bundesliga up front. And so, this is what I love about draft, right? When people are like, NepentheZ, you're a bad drafter. I've got 2 Calcio A players and 1 Bundesliga player, which in my opinion are the best picks we could have gone for so far. Then I get given 3 La Liga players, 4 La Liga players, sorry, and a Premier League player. What can you do? What can you do with that? I tell you who I'm going to take as well. I'm actually going to take Aaron Ramsey because he's got a Shadow Chem style and he's Welsh. And he's from Arsenal. So what more do you got there? Oh, I was going to say there we go. I actually wish I took Lewandowski now. Tolisso would have been great. Thiago's not bad, an 89 rated and Spanish, so he can get some easy links. To be fair, I don't know where we're going with this team at this current stage. Camacho gets a strong link into Thiago, but isn't a very good player. I'm never taking Liga NOS players, just not good. Wanyama's way too slow. He's actually as slow as Camacho, or faster than Camacho actually. Krykowiak the same. I'm going to take Camacho just because he gets that strong link into Thiago. It makes sense. I really wanted to go Calcio A and it's not giving me any Calcio A players. Okay, so I take that back. It's now given me a Calcio A player, but I'm going to take Kimmich. And we're going to swap over these guys. We're going to swap over these guys. And it looks like we're now going for a Bundesliga team. So if EA could kindly hand me a Jerome Boateng, that would be brilliant. We do get a Bundesliga player. We don't get a Calcio A player again. He's got a shadow card actually. Has Sorensen. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, he's got a shadow card as Sorensen, so that's not too. Ooh-wee. Do we take Screamer Company for the Bants? I think we do. Not that it's Bants per se, or do I take Manolas? Because he's a beast. I think we do. Let's ignore Vincent Kompany. Let's go take Manolas. Asamoah or Rodriguez. AC Milan or Juventus. Let's go for... Let's have a look at the high 5'8", 76 sprint speed, well-rounded. Rodriguez, medium, 5'11". Much better composure and defensive stats. Let's take Rodriguez. That might be a mistake. It might have been better to take the Juventus player, but Jesus, EA. This is bad. I shouldn't have taken the goalkeeper, should I? Should have waited. We're going to take Areola. I'm not going to pick the goalkeeper until last. This team is... I don't know if this is me that's drafting bad or the game that's just screwing me, honestly. Once again, no Calcio A players, no Bundesliga players. A Liga NOS player. It's like forcing Premier League into my face, but I don't want Premier League. Although saying that, if we put him there, and then put him there, no, that doesn't help at all. Well, we'll keep it like that for now. This might be, I was gassing myself up. Look at these, another 2 Liga NOS players and a Super League player and 2 more Premier League players. Come on, EA. Do we go with Moses? He's got Catalyst. Let's go with Moses. I'm going to pop Moses in at right back, and then we're going to swap back these guys like so. Man. We've done so well in the last 6 drafts, 5 wins, and I was gassing myself up so much. Hey, Rude Gullit, we're taking him no matter what. He gives us an 11 chem boost in there, an 11 chem boost in there, 9 chem boost in there, and a 6 chem boost in there. Let's get him in there. Bomb. Just nice links everywhere. Gets everyone up 7s and, 7 chem minimum now. I like that a lot. I like that very, very much. Yeah, now I'm getting a draft where I'll be lucky to get out the first round with this draft, man. Ivan Perisic is a good card, and Zonzi, obviously I've got Gullit, but Zonzi might actually work. No, because we don't have any La Liga players. I'm going to take Perisic. We might use him as a sub. I might throw him in to start. I don't know just yet. Musa, 4 Mertens. Salah and Pedro don't work. Draxler and Callejon don't work. So all wingers. Let's take Callejon as a sub. I'm quite happy with the team as is right now, to be honest. Right, I'm going to have to take Schmeichel as well. Interestingly, we're going to take Schmeichel. We're going to pop him in goal. And then if we put Sorensen, we'd keep the same chemistry. Fair enough. I'll keep Manolas then. Sorensen will get a soft link to Gullit and a soft link to Schmeichel, which is pretty cool. Laurent Koscielny is the guy. Now, he gives us a boost of 6 chem, which is great. But that means I don't get to use Manolas, which sucks, because Manolas is a beast. I know you... See, this is where... This right here, guys, is where your opinions on how to draft and my opinions on how to draft will vary wildly. Because most people will probably say... Take James Milner, put him at left back, he gets a soft link, he'll get 7 chemistry, he'll boost your overall team chemistry. Right? That's what most people will probably be saying. I sit here and think, I know Mbappe is a monster in this game. I would rather take him and use him as a super sub and have Rodriguez off chem. So I'm going to take Mbappe, even if that might have been the wrong thing to do. Next up, see now I can take Davinson Sanchez and put him at left back. Although he's not that fast. Not as fast, should I say. Not that fast. Yeah, I'm going to take him. And we get a chem boost, or we don't lose chemistry anyway for putting Davinson Sanchez there. If I swap over these guys now and these guys now, that puts me to 85 because of Moses. But it gets Davinson Sanchez to 6 and Moses to 6. I think I'll take that. Or if we put... No, we lose 3 chem there. We gain 1 extra there with Thiago not getting any links. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's strange, isn't it? That puts us to 86 chemistry there. Yeah, we got this is how we had it initially. We'll leave it like that. 3 picks to go. The goalkeeper doesn't matter anymore. We get Michael Carrick. I don't want to play Michael Carrick instead of Thiago. I'll take Michael Carrick, but I'm not playing Michael Carrick. There's no way. What started off, guys, oh my god, what started off as me... Ooh, do I take Babacar? I'm going to take Babacar. Not that I think he's good, and not that I want to use him. Oh god. Alright, guys, this draft is a joke. This is a bad draft. Fair play. If we put Babacar here, we actually lose chemistry. If we then put Gullit here, we gain up to 85. And if we put Michael Carrick in here, this takes up to 93 chemistry. But the team is trash bags. Trash bags. But I could use my subs. Mbappe for Babacar. Perisic for Carrick, Aubameyang, not really needed actually, because, well, yeah, Mbappe or Aubameyang, or Aubameyang. We got some good subs there. The defence is okay. The midfield is terrible. Michael Carrick just is not what you want. 40, 44 pace. You know, I'd rather play Thiago off Chem. Just sat in there by himself on his ones. I'd actually rather play Thiago and Camacho. Like so. And then that. I would much rather this. I think this is a better outfit completely. We gain chemistry there. How do we gain chemistry there? Who loses out? So Davinson Sanchez gains, but Moses loses. Thiago gains. I think this is what I want. I think this is the team, guys. Camacho's not ideal. I might bring on Manolas. No, his passing's horrific. We're going to use this as the team, guys. This is the team. I tried to go for a Calcio A team. It wasn't working. 86, 88, and 86. Let's take the Premier League manager. Oh, crap. I clicked it too many times. We didn't get the extra 2 chem points. God damn it. God damn, that's annoying. That's the draft, guys. I'm not going to lie. I do not expect much out of this draft. Aubameyang, Mertens, Dybala, Gullit, Thiago, great. Zuma, Camacho. In fact, I'd rather Davison's. Oh no, we lose heavy chem. Yeah, I need this. Oh no, wait. If we do that and then that, no, we lose heavy chem here as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, our defense is a mess, right? Moses is terrible, bad chem style. Zuma, he's got a hunter card but no boost on defense. Koscielny, no pace boost, and Davinson Sanchez at left back. The defense is bad. I'm going to have to outscore every opponent anyway, right? That's part and parcel of football. You've got to score more goals than your opponent. But I'm going to concede considerable number of goals because of this defense. So I'm going to have to massively outscore my opponents to try and do anything in this draft. But that, guys, is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against also has Ruud Gullit, also has Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Screamer Benzema. Not the greatest defence, but all in all, a very well-rounded team, much more complete than the team that we have. And what I didn't realise until in-game is that my opponent also had a guest, so that was something that I had to contend with. And as you'll see by the little micro freezes here as well, the game was crazy laggy. But we got in behind with Aubameyang after just 8 minutes and tucked that one home to make it 1-0. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang doing exactly what he was on the field to do. But it kind of fell apart for me a little bit there. I don't know what changes were made by my opponents, but that, I don't even know, I don't even know what kind of goal that is from Lionel Messi. Like, if I scored that, I'd have been sitting there going like, oh my god, I'm the best FIFA player in the world. I concede that and think, god damn, all I concede is long shots. However, it went from bad to worse on the goals. Ruud Gullit there, putting it through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo hitting a left foot shot from there. Crazy shot. Crazy goal. Honestly, what a banger that was. Again, I personally would never have even thought to have shot from there because I wouldn't expect it to go in. But we went 2-1 down and eventually became 3-1. Benzema put through here. He gets around the defender. My defence just really bad. Me playing bad defence and the defence in general being bad. And Ronaldo pops that in as well to make it 3-1. And 3-1 down after 35 minutes. I thought to myself, hey, we could be in for a very bad draft here. But I composed myself. And in the second half, I brought it back a little bit. Dybala going through there. Great little finish past the goalkeeper to make it 3-2. I'm very surprised his centre-back didn't run into the path of the ball there and intercept, but that didn't happen. And then eventually we pulled it back to 3-3. Zuma into Gullit, who, by the way, was fantastic. He bossed the midfield for me. Gullit into Thiago. Thiago to, I don't even know who that is out on the right-hand side. Moses. Moses cuts it into Thiago, who shoots and scores to make it 3-3. And then later on in the game, with 30 minutes to go, I make my subs, but later on in the game, we get the opportunity to take the lead into the 85th minute here. I win the ball in my own box. Koscielny plays it to Perisic. Perisic into Dybala. Dybala plays it into Mbappe, into Aubameyang, threads it back through to Mbappe. All he has to do is finish the chance, and he does. So we go 4-3 up with Mbappe to score the goal. And I sat there and you know what I thought to myself? I thought, see, that's why I picked Mbappe instead of James Milner. Milner would have been sat at left back doing nothing. Mbappe comes on and gets the winning goal that takes us through to the second round. Ruud Gullit, for me personally, was the man of the match. This is the first time I've used Icon Gullit this year. I know it's the 86 version, not the 88 or the Prime version, but still, for me, it was a really, really good card to use. Into the second round we go. We come up against an absolutely sensational team. Firmino, Willian, Mane, inform Silva, Dembele, Herrera, inform Valencia, inform Azpilicueta, and then Czech in goal. And then he's got Company and Alonso, who are also both great. Some good chem styles on his players. And I looked at the team and I thought this is going to be a tough game. And unfortunately, I gifted silly possession back here in the first few minutes. I gave him the ball, and from that, he managed to score. And I could feel myself rushing the play. I felt like I was trying to make everyone rage quit this draft. I was like, oh, let me score, get goals, get rage quits, get wins. You know, I was taking my self-hype from the other drafts up and thinking that I just deserved to just win every game and I should just be able to do it easy. So I was rushing a lot. After my opponent scored the second goal here, Herrera into Ronaldo, a beautiful little Ronaldo chop there as well, and finesse shots into the back of the net. I was like, okay, let me just reset. Let me just try and get myself back into this game, slow the play down, and take my chances. And that's exactly what I did. 30 minutes in, straight from kickoff here. Ball goes into Mertens. Beautiful little bit of work from Mertens to Aubameyang. Aubameyang absolutely leathers that one home to make it 2-1. So I was back in the game, and I got completely back in the game as well. Thiago here into Perisic. Perisic to Mertens. Back to Perisic. And eventually we found some space on the edge of the box for Dybala, who plays a little ball into Aubameyang, takes a shot, falls back to Dybala, who gets the space to shoot and score. And we got fully back into the game. And at this point, my opponent was all over the place. However, 60 minutes or so on the clock, I thought I'd covered the pass of the ball. Really cheesy goal to concede that. I should have done defensively better. I should have really tried a little bit harder to defend that. But I got back into the game 10 minutes later, Gullit with a corner, Aubameyang with the header, and 3-3 was the score. Unfortunately, guys, I couldn't keep this guy out of my back line. I thought that was offside, personally, but a left foot banger from Ronaldo in the 87th minute, that was all there was time for. I felt gutted. I was honestly gutted to concede that goal, because after going 2-0 down, I completely changed my play style throughout this game, and I got right back into the game. And you'll see by the match that says Schmeichel made 1 save for me, Czech made 6 saves for my opponent, and I dominated the game everywhere except where it matters, and that's in the scoreline. I had way more possession, better passing, considerably more shots and shots on target, same number of tackles, loads of corners. I just couldn't get the goals, and that's what's important in this game. My opponent did well to, after going 2-0 up and me pulling it back to 2-2, he sat on that counter-attacking mentality, stayed on the counter-attack, and eventually, because I was unable to make the best of my opportunities, it paid dividends for him, and he came away with a win that I shouldn't have lost this game. You know what I mean? Fair play to him, though, for playing that style of FIFA and it working for him. You know, if that's, you've got to do what you've got to do in this game to get wins, completely respect that. Take it on myself for not taking the most of my chances and doing better when I was in front of the goal to be able to put the ball in the back of the net. And sadly, guys, for the first time in 7 drafts, we don't make it to the final. This is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Okay, guys, so we end up losing in the second round there. That was a tough break, that was. I was rushing a little too much in the first sort of like 30 minutes of that second game, and it allowed my opponent into a 2-0 lead. And I told myself, like, what would I do right now if I was in champs? So I slowed the game right down. I got back into the game. And from then on, he was just literally part of the bus and hit me on a couple more counters that gave him the goals. I was just gutted that I didn't score more. I was gutted that I didn't manage to put more than 3 away. I had multiple opportunities. His keeper made some ridiculous saves. I missed a couple of really easy chances. He got in some incredible blocks into a few of the chances as well. But I knew the defence of this team was going to be my downfall, and it really was. You know, having like Moses and a centre-back at full-back, it just meant that his wingers could just trounce me down the sides, and that's exactly what he did with his Cristiano Ronaldo. It was super hard to deal with. I'm just a little bit gutted that I didn't. I was just, as I say, I was rushing my play in the first 30 minutes, and it allowed him into a 2-goal lead. If I just started off how I played for the last 60 minutes, I probably would have come away with a win there. You saw by the match stats, I think, let me grab them up on my screen here. So he had 7 shots, 6 on target, and 46% possession, 82% pass accuracy. I had 23 shots, 16 on target, and only 6 of those from outside the box. So 17 shots from inside the box, and only scored 3 goals. So you got to give your opponent credit for defending well. It just it fed into his hands at 2-0 because he was able to just sit deep, go part of the bus, and counter me. So, you know, that's my own fault, guys. We end up getting a jumbo gold pack. and 2 gold packs though as our reward. Who knows, we might still be able to get some profit back off of these. I've seen some people get some really good luck in some gold packs. We're going to get ourselves no shiny gold player in pack number 1. Hopefully some coin unlocks or some chem styles that are decent. We get Espinoza, Castillo and Zuki, or however his name is. Ooh, a centre forward's cam card. That's not bad. That isn't bad at all. That might be worth a little something. And then we'll discard the remaining items for 78 coins. This might be one of the first drafts that we don't make like money on, basically. You know, we've made money on every single draft so far. This could well be the very first one that we make nothing on. Who knows? You know, you never know how pack luck is going to be. Those first few players weren't great. We get 4 players here. Not bad, actually. A Russian league and then 3 major league players. A right wing to right forward position modifier, which is huge. I believe these are about 2 to 3k. Oh no, they're not as much. Oh wow, they're less than 1,000 coins. Still though, I'll get 700 coins for that. I thought, you know why I thought that? Because last year they were like 3 to 4k. So I was like, oh, maybe they'll be a bit expensive too. And then our final gold pack, guys, the jumbo gold pack. No board. We get shiny gold this time though, so hopefully it's a decent one. Centre back Belgian, Watford, Cavaselli. 75 rated, not ideal, not what we're really looking for. Our luck doesn't seem to be in today. We get Jose Font in there. Ooh, a Mexican League Silver Brazilian. Come on, be a guy that's worth a bit. Nah, we'll attribute a value to him, but he's not really worth that much. We'll send these guys into the trade pile. I'll find some value for these guys, and we'll pop it onto the club. A squad fitness there, right wing to right mid as well. Could be worth a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. Everything else here not really worth all that much. So a few more coins there for discard. I think we'll find it tough to get 15,000 coins back out of this draft. So this might be one of the first that we've lost. And my win streak unfortunately comes to an end. We gave it a good run though, guys, and that was just a bad draft all in all. You know, the team wasn't great. The defense specifically wasn't great. Maybe I made some personal mistakes by picking the wrong players, but I wasn't offered much by way of good players. So you can only take what you're offered, you know. And I misplayed the second round. You know, fair play to my opponent. He did a good job to take his chances where he had them. And that was my bad for not playing it the right way from kickoff. So I have to take full responsibility for that loss. Hopefully we can progress on in the next draft of glory. We got Ruud Gullit today though, so that's pretty awesome. This though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.